Hi, this is Rod V from Rod V's Bird Planet. Today I have a question from Kathy from Kansas City, Kansas. Hi Rod, how can I make my bird talk? Well Kathy, you actually can't make your bird talk, you have to encourage your bird to talk. Now some birds are comfortable talking in front of people, some like Toby here are what's known as a closet talker. He's got about a 600 word vocabulary, but he's only going to talk when nobody's around, or he thinks he's all by himself. Some birds will actually talk on cue. And you can give them different types of signals. But when you teach a bird to talk, you want to use a lot of enthusiasm in your speech. By using this, they know it's something exciting, it sounds fun to them, just like my voice is right now, getting her a little excited. She knows we're going to do something. She doesn't know what trick she's going to do. But what I do for some signals, I'll put a little bit of pressure on the foot. You don't want to squeeze real hard to cause pain or anything. When I put pressure, you see her head goes upside down. So she knows that's a cue. But we're going to be speaking about talking. We're going to talk? What are you?
Hello.
What are you?
Pretty bird.
Pretty bird. Now what do you say?
Pretty bird.
What do you say?
Hello.
Alright, the hand here is a signal. It's also a signal for her to wave as well. Now you want to be very careful what you teach your birds. I also run a nationwide foster network, the All Bird Rescue Foster Network. A lot of birds that come in here need to be readopted out. We try to get most of them readopted. Well, some of these birds actually have a bad vocabulary. They thought it'd be cute to teach them some dirty words. Well, if you can't take care of your bird for the entire life of that bird, you want to be careful not to teach your bird things like that. Also, some other things might come up. I'll tell you a little story. I almost got in a little bit of trouble at my home. I was rescuing some birds, and we had this one bird come in. It was a double yellow-headed Amazon. Well, this bird picked something up from the previous owner. This lady had a bit of dementia, maybe Alzheimer's, and she was in something called a posy, which is something that ties them down to the bed. Well, she picked up a phrase from this lady. One of my neighbors overheard this phrase and called the police. I looked out the window when all my birds started screaming, because usually there's an animal or a person outdoors. All these police officers jumped over the block wall and surrounded my house. And they were banging on both doors at once, the front and the back door. Well, I went to the back door and they told me to put my hands up and who else is in the house and what's going on, and they said we had a report. And before he could explain, another officer came on the microphone and said, cancel the call, we found out what it was. It was a false alarm. And we all went outside, and luckily this Amazon was still repeating the same phrase. Help me, somebody please help me. They have me tied up, they're gonna kill me, I don't know what's going on, somebody please help me. Well, this bird had picked this up from this lady that had just passed away, and I could have gotten a lot of trouble from this bird. So another little thing that could get you in trouble with birds. Another one too, some things that you really don't think about. Jelly Bean here, we don't want her to listen, I'll close her ears. Every morning I would go up to her kennel, because she is kennel trained, and I would say, good morning, princess. Well, after doing that for 2 or 3 months, one morning I went up to her kennel and she looked at me and said, good morning, princess. So that's something we really don't want to use in our shows, so I'm hoping that she's not going to pick that up, and I just mentioned the name, so who knows if she's going to relearn that phrase. Well, thank you, Kathy, for writing. Very good question. If any of you have any further questions, please feel free to email me at helpmybird@gmail.com or visit my website at birdplanettv.com. Thank you.